on Lava Lounge.
93.3. We have Blaqboi in the studio.
You know.
I felt extra cool because of you, though.
Wow.
I didn't feel times in the house.
Because I wanted to ask, was it because of me? Oh, I feel so special. Yeah, extra cool. You know the vibes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But good to have you.
Good to be here.
How does, first off, after you guys are evicted, right? There's just so much that goes on.
There's a lot going
How
on.
overwhelmed are you? Have you had time to really relax?
To be honest, I've not had time to actually relax. It's a lot. Like immediately living, traveling, getting to Nigeria, you start media rounds and you're still on media rounds. A lot.
Yeah. How long does it take for you guys to be done, though?
With the media rounds?
Yeah.
I don't know, a couple of days. Yeah, I think 3-4 days.
And you're done.
Yeah.
You can make that work.
Yeah.
I saw you in the house. You can handle it.
Yeah.
But speaking of the house, it was 10 weeks, right?
Yes, it was 10 weeks.
10 weeks in Big Brother house. That was a big deal. And
thank you. Danko means thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So what's the reply to that?
No, I would just say Danko means thank you. That's it.
Okay. Still, and of course, you definitely showcased your talent. I think that's something that probably a lot of people have told you, right?
Yeah.
You came in and you showed what you're all about. So we're definitely giving you kudos. And a whole lot more than, your creative side as well. But did you see yourself getting this far in the game?
Coming to the game, the plan was just to be myself and just take whatever happens. So this point, I was just very open to anything happening, getting to the finale or leaving before them. So I think I didn't really pull a time in my head. I'm like, whatever happens.
Yeah, I'm happy for you, though, because I know for quite a while, especially in the first few weeks, you and your pair were close to leaving a couple of times. But then it was always one pair, and then if you had been two, it would have been you. And so it just shows that you're a child of grace. A lot of people, and we had the likes of Juicy, who was very unlucky and went out. So how do you feel? Have you heard how the whole voting process went?
I have not really looked at it, but yeah, I have an idea of what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you were one of the lucky ones, and of course, eventually your fan base grew as stayed in the show. But getting a very, very important part for you was that veto power. Right?
Yeah.
And it's because it was, I know, he was going to give you the guaranteed spot in the final, right? And it's probably because when you even started playing the game, it looks like it was getting on your side for everything. So how did you feel getting so close, to being in the final, so winning that veto power and eventually, losing it? How did that honestly make you feel?
To be honest, so here's the thing. Most of the games, not just the veto power game, I came second or third, I was.
We saw that.
Yeah, so I had that close victory syndrome.
Oh.
So
I don't know what to call this, but he did that to Piaka thing.
It's to Piaka. So it was a thing of it was, to be honest, I felt that sometimes it was better for it to not come, just be last or something, so you're last than come second, almost close.
Effort.
So coming very close to that veto power, knowing that's one of that was literally the most important game in the show that would take you to the finale. It was a lot for me. But again, at that point, I actually felt better because it was my partner that won, because we just got dissolved and then we played the game and then my partner won. So I was like, you know what, now it's calm, it's fine, it's my partner, so it's okay.
I think the calm was you kind of felt she was going to pick you if she had to pick you, right?
At that point, I didn't know we didn't know what was there, so I was just happy it was her at that point. But eventually what we knew was there was some form of, okay, my partner, okay, so this, she might pick me.
I think she was brutal with her choice, though, because she didn't even pick any of her friends.
She didn't.
Nobody saw able to come in.
No, nobody saw a shame.
Because I felt like it was two ways. Even if you are not partners, there are people who would still pick whoever was close to winning, being that, okay, you tried your best. I think you also deserve a spot. And then couple the fact that you guys were paired and you guys kind of did most of the game together.
Because it was we're running, sorry for continuing. It was we're running race together and then we were almost at the touchline, then we get separated. But then instead, you had the opportunity to take someone to the end, but you didn't pick the person you were running with. So of course for me, it was, I won't lie, I didn't feel... for sentimental reasons, emotional reasons, I didn't really feel good about it. I actually felt very hot with that decision. But again, it's a game, it's a strategy. We all came to play the game, so it's fine. And I think another thing that made me feel that way was because I know that if I was in her position, I would have picked her. Yeah, it was I wasn't going to think twice about
I also
it.
think you would have picked her. But that was going to be my next question. Like, who would you have picked?
Yeah, it was her.
If it was, but then, would you have picked her because she was the one who was close to winning it, or because she was your partner?
I mean, there's so many reasons. First of all, you and I went head to head, and then you lost. I feel like you deserve it.
Yeah.
Secondly, we started the game together as partners. Everything we did was together. It was like we're holding each other's hands from the beginning of the game to that point. So I think it only that's me though.
Yeah.
I think it only makes sense to pick you.
I mean, Ipelang was quite strategic.
Yeah,
the entire
I figured that
game.
out. I figured that out.
Strategic.
Shame.
Just like Tati and a couple of other people.
Shame, like I figured out.
I feel like the South Africans were ready for the game. Like sometimes love wouldn't even interfere. Like,
I know. Like coming out to see that Kanaga was
nominated.
Yeah, man. What? Like, nah.
But we're gonna get into that obviously. But would you say? Because I always ask the question. It was more good, more bad, maybe depending on who the individual is. Would you say the partnership helped your game, or would you have rather played as an individual?
So the thing is, I've not really like had time to like look at the game I played in the house with my partner yet.
Okay.
But I think, to be honest, I feel like if you're playing the game with someone, you help each other, you complement each other. You have your strengths and weaknesses. The person has their strengths and weaknesses.
But if the person doesn't have enough fans, the person pulls you down.
That's true. It has the advantage and disadvantage. I've not really checked to see. For me personally, I've not really checked to see what my partner's strength was like outside the house and see if we helped each other. But again, I feel like if I was playing the game alone, I know I'm going in 100. I'm giving in everything. If I lose, I lose. It's fine. If I win, I win because of me. So yeah.
So would you have rather had it like just Blaqboi or Blaqling, like throughout the game?
To be honest, I don't know, because it's possible that at some point she helped me. I don't really know that yet. So,
I mean, okay, she was quite competitive. Yeah, she was quite competitive to an extent. She won a couple of games herself, so we're going to give it to that. However, let's move into. I didn't want to start just straight away, but let's move into your game. But before I get there, do you have a game plan? Was there like a strategy?
Not at all.
Initially, getting in the house.
No, because when I was auditioning, this was like my fourth audition, so I never passed the first stage in any of them. So like this particular one was kind of different when I was auditioning, because like the way I auditioned, I was just literally being Blaqboi, and I think that was what like got me onto the show. And I was like, okay, if this can get me to the show, then I don't think I need a strategy. Let me just go and be myself. That's why you see here. I hear people saying you were just consistent from beginning to the end. Like you didn't really change. And I'm like, yeah, like that's me. Like I didn't really go with strategy to act in a certain way or to be. Nah, I was just
wanted
me.
to be yourself. Yeah. Okay, there's someone who kept asking at the office every week. Is my Just Boy still there? His name is Jude. He was rooting for you.
Oh, so shout out Jude.
Yeah, shout out to him. But let's now move to your story in the house. You know, well, you came in, and I think it was more of just you as the creative guy, the director, and that was pretty much your narrative, right? Until, well, nobody even talked about you and Nana till Blue got in the picture, right? So he also felt, especially because when you got with Blue, or when you guys were going back and forth before you guys got together, it sort of now felt like you, because there were lots of triangles, right? There was the Yemi triangle. I think there was Kobang and what's Kobang again? Kosi and Tabang. So pretty much a lot of people were having that conversation about triangles in the house. So at some point it felt like, okay, this is like a storyline that is coming. So did you see that as a storyline to jump on, like the Nana and the Blue situation? Were you deliberately using that as a storyline?
To be honest, like coming out of the house and hearing people say I was in a triangle is very shocking to me.
Because Nana made it look... You were close to Nana, right?
I was. Shame.
So she made it look like it was a triangle, even though we never really had or had any.
But here's the thing, like from the beginning, sorry to cut you. From the beginning of the show, like I clearly said it, and there are clips. I clearly said like
just friends.
Yes. There was nothing. It was just friends, basically.
Yeah, but then she wasn't making it look that way. However,
well, that's her, but like it was just friends.
Ebuka sort of insinuated when he asked the question. I get where you're coming from. It was friendship, but I felt like you indulged it because you were enjoying that this was playing out.
Well, that's what I'm hearing outside the house, but like everything I did was just from a genuine place. I actually just liked her as a friend. And
because I felt like at some point you also knew that was what she was doing. Because I think there was a conversation you had with her. Like, I don't think you're being honest with your friends. Like, why are they coming to meet me to act like there's something more, right? So my point is, you had an idea, but you still kept on.
When you say kept on, what do you mean? Because like I clearly told her.
Like when you were sort of close to Blue, we'd still see you like for hours with Nana. Like my point is, you knew what everybody was thinking.
Yeah. So the thing again is, just like I said, actually just I don't like having unnecessary like enemies. So it was a thing of I just want us to be friends. And I said it multiple times. So like from my angle, it was just trying to have a genuine friendship with her, nothing more. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know if this is because she was hurt, but she said it in the house and she said it when she was evicted that you were her game plan.
I heard shame.
What's your reaction?
I was very disappointed because like I was actually very genuine with her. Coming out to hear that she said that I was her game plan, I was like, damn, okay, that's fine. We move.
So what are you going to say? Have you spoken?
No.
Are you going to speak to her soon?
I don't know.
What's your first conversation going to be like? Okay, so let's talk about Blue a little, right? Have you seen her or spoken to her since you came out of the house?
No.
Why?
Everybody will know.
Everybody would know what?
What's happening?
What? Okay. So, but what's your current? I don't even know what's asked next because I'm just like, if someone was close to you in the house, I feel like they would be super excited to talk to you when you're out. But what's the current situation? Because I'm sensing something. I don't even know what I'm sensing. You tell me. You tell me.
What are you sensing? Basically, I think at this point, everything that's happening will be out. Yeah. So everybody will know.
You haven't spoken to her, but something has happened.
Everything that's happening right now will be out. That's what I'm saying. Like. People will know.
How long should we wait for this?
I don't know, but everything will be out.
Because I'm sensing something here as well. Because I have seen a couple of people come drag you for. So I don't know. Does it? It also feels like there's a lot of pressure from the fans from like different fan base. I have seen, especially because you were rooting for Kosi and Kanaga, right? And for some reason, I think I didn't watch the interview, but I saw a tweet where someone said because you started rooting for Kanaga alone, Kosi's fans started dragging you. But then I'm like, I don't know who you were closer to, but one thing I remember is Kanaga dedicating the Aqua letter to you. So I felt that was pretty enough gesture. And you are in control of your decision. I don't understand why they're dragging you for it.
Okay, yeah, so the thing is, I know fans are very emotional and everybody's...
Because I've seen people drag you for Blue, like, oh, don't answer questions about Blue. Blue is not doing this. So is any of that getting in your head? I'm sensing that.
So the thing is, for me, like, I try to be as straightforward, as genuine as I can. Like, I don't, like, I see what I'm saying. I say, like, I act how I want to act here. But the thing is, for the drags from Kosi's fans, I know how I genuinely feel.
Kosi's fans, they drag everybody down.
I know how I genuinely feel about her. So, like, what her fans are doing is not none of my business. About posting Kanaga, so I post Kanaga and Kosi every day, like vote, yeah. So I posted Kanaga in the morning, and like I don't post the Kanaga, just Kanaga, and then the drag started. It was just a shout out to Kanaga who started dragging. But like, no, that's...
But what were they saying exactly?
They were saying I switched cams, I forgotten about, I was fake, I was a snake and things like, but like all those things are just noise. So like, it didn't even get to me. I know genuinely how I feel. And like, what I said, I still stand with it. That Kanaga and Kosi are the people I'm rooting for.
So it's not getting you.
Nah.
I hope it's not.
No, it's not.
Okay. So let's... But what's up with you on Blue though?
We're good. We're cool. We're good.
Are you guys friends?
We've been friends.
To?
We're friends. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave it at that. Of course, you also you kind of directed every task that you guys had, right?
I tried. Shame.
Why do you say shame?
Oh no, shame is just a South African lingo. I
thought it was ne.
Yeah, there's ne, and there's shame. I just like shame so much.
Anyways, you showed like your creative side.
Thank you.
You showed that you were kind of like the film director or the task director, in the house, definitely. But now that you're out, because that's like, one thing a lot of people like know you for. Oh, he was very creative. You know, you got the kudos for all of your tasks, presentations, and all of that. But now that you're out on a bigger scale, like how do you wish to expand that or put yourself on a larger scale?
I mean, even before going to the house, I was making content and I was making short films and stuff. So it's something that now having this platform, I'm just going to go bigger. The aim for me is Oscars. Like that is where I want to get to. Yeah. So like, it doesn't matter if I get it now, 3, 5, 10 years. I'm actually going for that. So that's the vision and that's the aim. That's what I want to get to. Making movies.
Okay. Without calling brands though, what are like certain organizations or brands that you will be interested in working with? Maybe the one that you think that would sort of align with
what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Basically, I think for some of the kind of contents I make, I think. Ooh.
You can't call the name of
I get you. Clothing lines. I'm open to drinks. I'm open to energy drinks too because of some kind of content I make. I'm open to. I mean, a lot of lifestyle. Any lifestyle product at all. Any equipment that needs to do with shooting and production. Very open to working with brands like that.
Okay, looking forward to seeing you do all the great stuff.
Thank you.
But I'm going to touch on something that's really off, very petty, but I've always wanted to ask this question. Why are you so pissed about Juicy and Yvonne having more big meets one night like that?
Oh, you...
you were so pissed. No. I watched it that night. I'm like, yo... Because I'm thinking, Juicy did all the job. Of course, he's passionate.
No, so like the way I am generally, I feel like no. Why I was pissed was because like that night, Taban got a very very tiny. In fact, he didn't even get chicken. Like it goes very tiny. And then I'm seeing people's plates. I'm seeing a lot of chicken. I feel like I like equality. I like fairness. I feel like you did it, but like. You're just fooling everything in one person's plate while other people don't really have a lot.
Who was the one person, him or Yvonne? Who was the one person that had so much aside from Juicy?
Basically, he was like, bring your plate, and then he put like, I think it was Yvonne. I think it was Yvonne's plate.
So you were angry because it was Yvonne?
No, her friends, like, you come your friend, and then he was just putting. And then I said, Taban, where's your chicken? And then Taban doesn't even have like, he has like a very tiny piece. And then like that got to me because I feel like everybody should be treated the same. I know you did it, but like, even if you want to like give extra for yourself, not that the quantity was crazy. And I'm
Juicy is a lot. Because I was wondering, so now I kind of understand. It was more like, even if you're getting like a big portion, let every other person be equal with every other person.
I won't be comfortable eating, and then I won't. Like, and that's just me. So like, it cannot.
Because you were so mad. I'm like,
it cannot put me off. Because it wasn't the first time.
But did you tell him that though?
Did you see?
Yeah.
No.
You never had.
I wanted to. Taban just said, "Nah, just let it go now." Okay,
but after that, did you see that play out again?
What?
After that, did that play out again?
I can't really remember. I can't remember. Yeah.
Because you were so mad that I was like, wait. But anyways, I'm going to ask you like just certain words, and you tell me who comes to your mind. But what's the biggest lesson you learned from being in the house?
Basically, is learning to live with people because I'm going to a place for the first time in a house, like living with people from a different country. So I think what's the word? Tolerance. Yeah, tolerance is the biggest lesson I've learned in the game.
Was it difficult living with 24 housemates?
It was shame.
23.
It was, but like, I mean, I went to secondary school, so I understood like the dynamics of living with different kind of people. So it wasn't so hard for me. But like, of course, here everybody's trying to show himself. Everybody's playing a game. People are being strategic. So like, it was different from what I was used to.
All right. So I'm going to ask you certain words. You tell me who comes to your head. Right? Who is the best cook in the house?
Shout out to my bestie Jenny. Oh.
Jenny!
Nah, we always look forward to Jenny's food. Yo!
Okay, so her food was nice.
Oh, wow, no, Jenny's... Whoa.
So why did you people let Miracle take over then?
Jenny left.
No, before she left.
Oh, I mean, did you see when Miracle say he came and he's going to take over? Like, and there was a back and forth between them. There was a confrontation where Jenny said Miracle's trying to take over the kitchen. Miracle...
And then, funny enough, even if it was her strategy, I don't think it worked for her outside. Nobody outside cared.
Fact.
That she was cooking. Sadly. Probably for white money, but I don't think it worked. It worked for Jenny.
But I honestly don't think it was strategy because, like, you will see that she loved it. Even when she said, "I'm not going to cook for you guys again," she still goes back to cook. She actually liked cooking.
Right, okay. Have you spoken to Jenny yet?
Yeah, sure. It's my bestie.
You spoken to Jenny. You've not spoken to Blue. Next time.
No, I didn't say I've not spoken. I just said we're cool.
Have you spoken to
And
her?
I said no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
So you've been lying to me.
No, we're cool.
Blaqboi.
We're cool.
You've spoken to her after the house.
We're cool.
Who was the smartest housemate?
Who was the smartest housemate?
Yeah.
I'll give it to my boy Taban. Smartest
Okay.
kid.
Who was the gamer?
In terms of
playing the game.
do you mean like physical games or like strategic?
No, strategic games. Yeah.
To be honest, I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't even know that your very close friend Kosi is a gamer.
Is she?
She is a gamer. So, but who do you think is the gamer?
To be honest, I don't know. Because I feel like
you don't think anybody was playing games. That's not true. I'm sure you must have looked. This person, they play games. There has to
okay,
be.
well, coming out of the house and seeing and hearing what people said was happening in the house, I think Tati actually was playing a game.
Okay.
Yeah, Tati.
Fair enough. Who was competitive?
Taban was competitive. I was competitive. Kanaga is competitive. Yeah.
Do you feel like there was anybody that well, how do I put this in a nice way? Do you feel like there was anybody that the whole situation was unfair to, like during the games?
Unfair to?
Yeah.
What kind of like the physical games?
Yeah, the physical game.
Unfair. No, not really. Nothing's going on.
So you think Ipeleng won the night show one over GC?
Juicy. Oh yeah, I mean,
how do I remember things better than you?
Like, how do you remember things more than I do? Yeah, I think it was a bit. I don't know. Thinking about it now, because even like nobody saw it come, and then when it was announced, like, oh, but again, like they see what they see, and we're just there. So
okay, sexiest
person in the house. Ooh, females?
No, men.
Who is this? My baby girl, Sandra.
Sandra.
Sandra is.
You didn't even say blue. Next up, life of the house.
No, but we know. Oh, sorry, what did you say?
Life of the house.
Life of the house, like life of the party.
Just life of the house. Someone who makes the house like always
Juicy.
interesting.
Juicy.
CJ. Underdog.
A boo-boo.
A boo-boo. Okay. Who is manipulative?
Manipulative.
They're quite a number.
Manipulative.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I've never been manipulated, and
how do you? You wouldn't know.
Oh, right, that's true. Shame, I wouldn't know.
You don't think anybody? Really?
I'm sure there is. I'm trying to think.
Your partner, Tati, maybe. Kosi,
Tati?
maybe. I'm just mentioning names. I don't know.
Okay.
Tabarni.
Okay.
I'm just saying. You don't think there's anybody?
Okay. I mean, from what I'm hearing outside the house, I don't know.
No, but even in the house, you didn't notice that.
To be honest, I didn't like. I'm
okay.
Thinking hard now.
Okay, so who was the party rocker?
There's KJ. There's Yvonne. There's Blue.
All right.
Yeah.
He finally mentions Blue Ava, by the way. Who was the friendliest?
Friendliest person in the house?
Yeah.
I think it was Marvin.
Marvin? Was Marvin friendly? Oh, yeah. Marvin was trying to be everybody. But I think it was friendlier to the girls, though.
All right.
But there was also Yaya.
Yaya. No, Yaya is a sweetheart. Oh, shout out to Yaya. I love you. I miss you.
Okay, so you seem to have heard quite a number of things about different people and yourself, obviously. So what's the most shocking thing you heard about an housemate or a narrative about you? I think I want them in like two different answers.
Okay.
Yeah.
The most shocking thing I heard was Tati nominating Kanaga.
Well, the pair, but she didn't like refute it or anything.
Yeah, like the fact that Reals put up Kanaiva.
Yeah.
I think that was shocking to me. The shocking thing I heard about myself outside the house was that I heard quite a lot of things. I'm like, but that I was intentionally trying to form a triangle.
Well, it looked. I mean, we knew it was friendship, but it felt like you were holding on to the storyline, and it's okay because in that show you have to have a storyline.
Nah, but like for me, I don't think like when I do something, I try to be like as genuine as I can. So from my own angle, it was a thing of I was just trying to be friends, and I understand if it looked somehow outside. I understand, but like nah.
So what is it now that it's outside? Like it's
that I was.
Is it a triangle? Is it a shape?
Outside.
Or is it nothing?
With me?
Yeah.
No, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
Nah.
All right. So who do you see yourself being friends with in the long run, and not being friends with in the long run?
Jenny's my guy.
Jenny.
Kanaga is my guy. Kosi is my person. Blue. I think I'm cool with.
Yeah, but like you're like close pals. That's what I mean.
By the way, I was in the house, yeah. Like
Yeah.
I spoke to everybody,
Yeah.
but of course there are people that are your guys. So I think I'm cool with everybody generally, but like people that are my guys are the ones I mentioned.
Okay, so who do you see yourself not being so close to, like in the long run?
I don't know. These things change. Even the people I'm close to
At the moment.
This is
It's not that hard.
it's not. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
Were you close to everybody in the house?
No, but like every
Yeah.
other person I was just cool with, yeah. And then the ones I mentioned are friends.
So who did you never have like a up to 5 minutes conversation with throughout your
Oh, okay. Yeah, there are people I never really, like spoke to a lot in the house. There's Luke. We just had like light conversations. There's Yemi. We didn't talk a lot. We didn't speak a lot. Yeah,
Okay.
like we didn't speak a lot.
Was that because of Kosi?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I don't know. No, it wasn't because of Kosi. Like we just didn't like speak a lot. But like when we spoke, we didn't speak a lot.
Because at some point she was also using you as, to get to Yemi. I think you even knew that as well, because I think you mentioned that to her. Yeah. But yeah, you said Yemi, you said Luke, who else?
Who else? Yeah, that I think Melissa. These are people that I'm cool with, but we're not like you not see us. We don't like talk or just a lot. Yeah, but like we're just cool.
All right. Okay, so I have to let you go, but what do you have to say to your fans? What are they called?
Black Nation.
Black Nation. Okay.
Love you guys. Love you, Black Nation. Love you guys forever. The love is overwhelming. Every day I see and feel new emotions from you guys. I really appreciate you guys. Love you guys so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Blaqboi. Personally, I am rooting for you. I'm rooting for you beyond BB Titans, actually, because you have so much to offer the entertainment industry. And don't let the fans get in your head. I don't know why I feel the need to tell you that. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Up next is Young John. Oh, what's your favorite song now that you're out?
It's still young. I've not actually listened to any new song.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's still young.
So you
John.
not had Stamina, Tiwa Savage.
No, nothing.
You could just go on Apple or something.
Yeah, I will, bro. I will.
All right. But are you guys going back for the finale?
I don't think so.
It would have been nice to have you guys back.
I don't think so.
But all right, that's it with Blaqboi today.
It's a vibe on Lava Lounge.
93.3